Now tonight, security agencies both at Parliament and the Directorate of Criminal Investigations are pursuing leads and links that will help them unmask hitmen who gunned down Kasipul MP Charles Ong'ondo before vanishing in darkness. NTV senior reporter Duncan Khaemba now traces the slain MP's last moments.
Highly placed sources have tipped NTV that top security officials in Parliament and DCI are currently trying to unearth leads and links of criminals who shot the Member of Parliament, as well as establish at what point they began trailing the legislator. The late Were's driver was called by the bodyguard at 7:15 p.m. to go and drive the second-term MP home. 9 minutes later, at 7:24 p.m., they left Parliament precincts, drove on Parliament Road, then wheeled right onto City Hall Way, up to the Supreme Court roundabout, then wheeled left onto Abera Street. While on this road, the MP alighted from his vehicle and went into an M-Pesa shop to get some cash. Shortly after, they drove onto Kenyatta Avenue and turned left, driving until the end. Then joined Valley Road, proceeding up to the City Mortuary roundabout, where the hitmen emerged and went straight to where the MP's vehicle had stopped at the traffic lights. The assassins shooting him multiple times before scampering into darkness. The driver and bodyguard, who are not hurt, rushed the bleeding and writhing in pain MP to Nairobi Hospital, where he succumbed to injuries upon arrival. It is this trail that detectives are following to establish at what juncture the assassins began trailing the slain MP. Was it immediately after leaving Parliament, or was it in the CBD? They also seek to establish the identity of the assassins and the motorcycle used. His bodyguard and driver were taken for questioning and statement taking, with suspicions mounting as to how come the assassins, who knew too well the MP had an armed bodyguard, as well as knowing that he would have opened fire on them in defense. Whereas the Interior Ministry and the National Police Service stated that the lawmaker was ambushed and shot at 7:30 p.m., turns out the information is not factual, given that evidence reveals the slain MP left Parliament at 7:24 p.m., then passed through the CBD to run an errand, before proceeding to join Kenyatta Avenue, pass Nyayo House roundabout, the State House Road Kenyatta Avenue intersection that always has traffic, joined Valley Road, crossing Silver Springs Hotel roundabout before reaching the City Mortuary roundabout when the attack happened. Fellow legislators say the MP had publicly raised concerns about his safety, saying his life was in danger. Eva Obara is Member of Parliament for Kabondo Kasipul, neighboring Kasipul constituency, and was among the last persons the late Were spoke to.
The police to please get to the bottom of this matter.
Inspector General of Police and particularly the Directorate of Criminal Investigations are doing very well to establish the killers and the motive, and I believe that soon the DCI will give a public update on the progress of the investigations.
Nairobi Hospital Accident and Emergency Wing was cordoned off for several hours until the MP's body was moved to the morgue, as detectives began their investigations in earnest. Whereas vehicle was taken with the homicide detectives heading to the scene and returned on Thursday morning to continue collecting evidence. This is the spot where Kasipul Member of Parliament Charles Ong'ondo Were was shot at and later succumbed to the injuries. The intersection between Valley Road and Ngong Road, that is the City Mortuary roundabout, that is synonymous with controversial murder of members of parliament. In 1975, then Nyandarua North Member of Parliament J.M. Kariuki's body was found at City Mortuary. June 1994, then elected Member of Parliament for Mathare Frederick Masinde is said to have been involved in a controversial accident at this roundabout. He died and then declared Member of Parliament posthumously. In January 2008, a newly elected Member of Parliament for Embakasi, Melitas Mugabe Were, was shot in Woodley, that is adjacent to the same Ngong Road. And now Kasipul Member of Parliament Ong'ondo Were also gets shot at this particular road, Ngong Road. Duncan Haimba, NTV, Nairobi.